Hi everyone, this is Coach Deb, and today I wanted to talk with you about how to determine which container category you should be in when you are doing your country heat workout. And this is also applicable to any of our 21-day fix or portion fix eating plans. So right now the workouts that have the portion controlled eating are CIZE, 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, insanity max 30, and hardcore 22-minute hardcore, and now country heat. So this is what I want you to do, because a lot of times I have customers that I find out after the fact that they are just eating, they've just looked at the guide and they've just chosen the category they think they should be in. And a lot of people, kind of the old mindset, think that they should be eating in the lowest category, 1,200 to 1,499. The portion control eating system is not a calorie-based eating system. We are not counting calories. What we are doing is eating according to your body's needs, and we take into consideration your body's current weight, the level of activity that you have throughout your day, and your goals, right? So we want to make sure that your body's getting enough food to fuel it, but also getting not too many calories, right? So the plan D actually goes all the way up to 2,300 calories a day. And for some people, that totally freaks them out. And they're thinking, I cannot eat that many calories. I will gain weight. That's what I'm already eating. But keep in mind, you are not eating the kind of calories that you're used to eating. You're eating food that is clean and unprocessed. You are eating a large amount of vegetables and lean proteins. You're not eating enchiladas with lots of gooey cheese sauce and pizza with 5 kinds of meat, and you're not eating, it's not 2,500 calories of that kind of food. So very first thing in your guidebook, your country heat eating plan, you have on page 4, it says, find the container plan that's right for you. So you need to go through that calculation process. First, take your current weight in pounds and multiply by 11 to get your caloric baseline. So this is just your caloric baseline, right? Then number 2, you add 300 calories to your caloric baseline. So this is the approximate calorie burn that you're going to have per country heat workout, right? 300 calories. So now you have a calorie baseline plus 300 calories equals your maintenance calories. So that's what you would do if you just wanted to maintain your weight. Now you're going to subtract 750 calories for your calorie deficit. And that gives you your calorie target, right? So then you take that number that's in the calorie target and you come over to the plans on page 5 and you look and see which plan associates with that. If your calorie target is 1,900 calories, you're going to be in plan C. Now let me just explain this to you. Here's the deal. The container categories, depending upon which plan you're in, plan A, B, C, or D, you're going to eat more veggies. You're going to eat from 3 to 6 green containers, and those are your vegetables. You're going to eat from 2 to 4 purples, which are your fruits. Your proteins, you're going from 4 to 6, so that's your reds. Your carbs, you will get 2 to 4 depending upon your calorie range. And then your healthy fats, everybody just gets 1. Everybody just gets 1. Your seeds and dressings, your little bitty orange container, everybody just gets 1. And then your spoons, which are your oils and your nut butters, like your coconut oil, things to cook your food in, ranges from 2 to 6. So think about that. If 3 to 6 servings of veggies, that is not going to give you a lot. That's not going to make you fat. Nobody got fat eating veggies, so that's not an issue. Fruits, 2 to 4 servings, depending upon your calorie range. Again, nobody's getting fat eating fruits, so you don't have to worry about that. Lean proteins, 4 to 6. That's not a very wide range. It's not like you're going from four protein servings at the 1200 calorie range and 10 at the highest range. It's 4 to 6. You get at maximum, you get 2 extra servings in those top 2 categories. And then carbs, you get 2 extra servings in those top 2 categories. So again, this is what your body needs. What I'm going to say to you is trust the process. Don't try to be the expert, because remember, if you already knew all that you need to know about eating and exercise, then you wouldn't need to do the program. The program has been put together by experts in nutrition and in exercise. So I always advocate trust the process. And if for some reason your body's not responding, then you get with your coach and together we determine what you need to do differently. Okay? And in your guidebook, it will also tell you what to do if you hit a plateau, or if your progress isn't moving along, or if you're really extremely hungry, or if you're really extremely full. Read the book. It also has a lot of great recipes in it. So don't just jump in and push play and open up the containers and start trying to figure it out. Take the time to read through your book, figure your proper calorie target, and you will have success. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know.